Boker Tov, everybody. So this week's parsha is Yitro. It is the only portion of the Torah to be named after someone who isn't Jewish, right? Yitro is Moshe's father-in-law, so the father of his wife Tzipporah. And there's a few interesting things happening here. I want to point out that it is notable that this portion is named after Yitro. He is the high priest of Midian. He is a leader within his own community. And here he has some advice for Moses. And Moses takes his advice. He really values his father-in-law's opinions. And importantly, what's happening here is that it's not just that Yitro is coming to Moses, but he's coming to Moses and bringing him his wife and his two sons. They had been separated for some time. It's interesting because we know that Tzipporah was with Moses on his journey to Mitzrayim, to Egypt, but didn't stay with him at that time and went back. So Yitro is bringing him back his family, and he's giving him some really important advice. And his advice is delegate. You can't take it all on yourself. You should appoint chieftains and judges and other leaders, and you shouldn't be bearing all the responsibility for the entire community. No one person can stand all that, even Moshe Rabbeinu, right? Even Moses, who's our greatest leader, and he's not perfect. And I think it's important that we know he's not a perfect person, but even he, with all of his wisdom and all his leadership qualities, even he can't take it all on himself. So he listens to Yitro and he delegates, but importantly, he's reunited with his family. And I think these two things are connected, right? Because not only is Moses taking on all of the burden of responsibility upon himself for leading this community, he's doing it in the absence of his family, to the detriment of his family, right? Here he has the opportunity to reunite with them and to invest in the future by helping to raise this Jewish family that he created, right? So it shows us not only the importance of mental health and of balancing things in our lives, but it also shows us that this is an investment in our future, right? In all of the things that we can do when we open ourselves up to a work-life balance, so to speak, in this environment. When we open ourselves up to that, we have the capacity to continue investing in our relationships in our lives. That's a very important thing to do, and it shouldn't be. And so all of the responsibilities that Moses had shouldn't be to the detriment of his own family, right? There are a lot of dynamics that happen within his family after this fact, but here it shows us that it is important for them to be together and for him to bear not just the responsibility of the entire community upon himself, to take the time to invest in the relationships in his life. And I think that is an example that we can all aspire to.